Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Yasharala.
Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wabarakatham, unto the hopeful elect. This is the Hearts of Zayuan camp. It's the Brother Gabar.
Brother Magan.
And we out here giving all praise and glory and honor unto the Lord, all right? And we out here doing His will again. And we got a lesson, and it's going to be titled,
Have integrity, man.
Khan.
All right, because right now, Yahweh Shai is here, but he's going to reward every man according to his works. So you got to believe that, man. All right, because if you don't believe not, then you're condemned already. All right, and your faith is justified by your works, man. So your works is going to show if you believe or not.
And the scriptures say He's going to reward you, a man, according to all of his works. Not just one work, all right? Not just a lesson or two. All of your works, man. What you do inside the truth. And if you lukewarm and stuff, all right, outside the truth. But you're supposed to be only inside the truth, all right? So whatever you do, you're going to be rewarded according to that, all right? So when the camera is on and you on the lesson, you're going to be rewarded according to that. And then once the camera turns off, what you do for the rest of your day, all right, you're going to be recording according to those works also. You'll be rewarded. So you're going to get recompense no matter what you do. So take heed to that.
You got to make every move with fear. Fear the Lord, drop away sins, man.
Wisdom.
You got to be a doer of the work, man, not a hearer only. So you know all these things, but you gotta actually act according to it. You can't just know, oh, I'm not supposed to eat pork, but then you make a lesson, outside of the lesson you go eat pork. Or you know you're supposed to be dealing with a man's wife, but outside the lesson you go and you pop another man's wife. Alright, you gotta have that integrity, man. Because guess what? The Lord sees everything, and nothing that is secret is not gonna be manifested. The scripture don't go into saying. Get to Luke 8.
This is Luke. This is the book of Luke, chapter 8. We're going to start at verse 15. And it says, "But that on the good ground are they which is in honest and good heart, having
honest and good heart, man. So they're not on the camera pretending, or they're not one of those people that profess to know the Most High, but in works they deny Him, man.
I'm gonna get the definition of integrity because it says the definition of integrity is Slakia. The definition of integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. All right, and then it goes into honest, as he just said in the scriptures, honest, nobility, virtue, fairness, decency, sincerity, truth, worthless, Slakia, truthfulness, truthworthiness, all right, and also uprightness.
God, if you're in part of this ministry, a part of this truth, then you have to be sincere.
You gotta be honest.
God, in order for you to be honest, they have to have integrity, man. Or you can't be professing, you know, Yahweh Shem Shah, but you're not doing what He said, off camera or on camera, man.
And through different situations.
God.
Take Job for example. He was catching hell and he still kept his integrity. All right, and we're gonna get that also. So that integrity is a big thing.
And it says, having heard the word, keep it, and bring forth fruit with patience. And
so it says, having heard the word, you keep it, you bring forth fruit with patience. So you bring others in to the truth, man. All right, but in order to do that, you have to have that good heart. You have to honestly, fully, really be sincere.
And it said keep it. So you don't just keep it when you're on the lesson, then let it go when the camera turn off and go do some bullshit. All right. So you gotta hold fast to that too. Hold fast to that integrity, man.
And through this tribulation you're about to go into, through the test, man. Your woman tell you to come out, stop doing it, baby. They're gonna kill us or anything. That's a test, man. But you gotta keep that integrity no matter what. You gotta stand boldly for Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
And it says, no man, when he hath lighted a candle, cover it with a vessel or put it under a bed, but set it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. So like it says,
that goes to somebody being in the truth and they not bringing forth fruit, bringing forth works. All right, they're hiding that wisdom or knowledge, that understanding that was given to them. All right, go ahead.
And it says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
So if you're really not sincere, it's gonna be shown. All right, you see how all these other camps are being exposed now in this time, man. All right, all these false prophets are being exposed now because guess what? Nothing that is hidden should not be manifest, man. The people that are not pushing 100% truth is being shown. All right, then you seeing the wickedness out of these camps. You seeing them being brought out. Go ahead.
And it says, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
And it also goes into, if you've been sowing sparingly, you're gonna reap sparingly. If you've been sowing bountifully, you're gonna reap bountifully. So if you've been, and I've been making this your habitation, not making this be your life, putting your Yahweh Shem Shah for everything, it's gonna show. And if you have, then that's gonna show as well, because the scripture says, "It shall be known where am I chosen." So we're coming into that time, man. Go ahead.
This is verse 18, and it says, take
not
heed.
18. We'll get 18.
This is the next scripture. This is the book of Philippians. This is chapter 2, verse 12. And it says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
So now much more in his absence, man. much more in his absence, man. All right, he said, when he comes, shall he find faith? Faith is justified by works. Faith without works is dead. As a body without a soul, spirit, man. All right, so guess what? Your works should be strong, man. Especially considering we're in the end. He's about to visit us, man, and reward you for it, man. Go ahead.
And it says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
All right, so so guess what? You got to show that strong integrity in these times, man. You got to really, if you don't believe, it's gonna show, man. As the scripture read earlier, nothing that is hid shall be manifest. So all these people that want to come into the truth now, now we seeing stuff. Now we want to come in. Now we want to start doing the work. We see these prophecies coming to pass.
They're like
man.
women, because
Exactly.
women got to see to believe.
Man, they show they really didn't believe, man. All right, and then a lot of these people they joking around. They're not serious, man. And you can tell. When as soon as that chip comes out, they're gonna take it, man. These camps telling you that the mark of the beast is not the chip, man. They're sold out, man.
Gone.
Go ahead.
But this is the next scripture. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1, verse 10. It says, wherefore, the rather brethren, Salakia, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
I wanna get the definition of diligent. All right, diligent means having or showing care and consciousness in one's work or duties, and this is a work; it's a duty. All right, and then the similar words are laborious, driven, earnest, intent, attentive, careful, painstaking, particular, hardworking, rigorous, thorough, heedful, constant, active, busy, tireless. All right, I'm gonna get like one more. It said confident, intent, exacting.
It says give diligence because we don't go for that like we hope to be of it, man. So guess what? He's gonna reward us according to his works. We fully believe that. So we're gonna show integrity. We're gonna serve him with fear and trembling.
So basically, integrity is having care in the work. By you doing this work, you gotta have care in this work. Gotta have care in this ministry. Actually, as the scriptures say, the people that sign cry, put that seal on them. So if you're not signing crying, you're not diligent. So you gotta actually be diligent. You gotta actually have care about this. All right.
They go into making his habitation. Go ahead.
And it says, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
All right. You have to give diligence to this truth, man. All right. Go ahead.
I got a scripture right here. This is Job chapter 2 and verse 3. And Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil. Now, if you get the definition of escheweth, it means to avoid something intentionally or give up something. All right. So basically, Job was intentively or knowingly he was trying to stay out of evil and stuff. Why? Because he kept the laws, man. Job was a upright man. Scripture says a perfect and upright man. All right. So, and then it goes on to say, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Because basically, the story of Job, you should read it. But basically, the Most High had a bet with one of his sons about Job, man, because he had a bet with Satan over Job, man, as if, all right, will he keep, or Salagia, as in, will he keep his integrity and, still believe on the Most High and all that if he put some hell on him. And Job kept his integrity, all right, and he was increased at his end, all right, so you should read the story of Job. It's a good book. All the books are good books. But, Job, it got some good integrity in it that you can learn from, all right? So although the Most High put Job through some situations via one of his sons, Satan, all right, because he's one of his sons. On the left-hand side, though, basically, he held fast to that integrity, man. He didn't let go, all right? Although he caught all this hell, his wife told him to curse the Most High and die.
His family died.
Yeah, man, family died, all that type of stuff. But guess what? He still kept that integrity, man. So that's the same type of spirit you got to have, man. Pray for that type of spirit. Because if you don't, man, Jacob's trouble, you're going to be going through this hell. You're going to be going through your Job situation. And if you can't hold fast to that integrity, hey, man, you're not going to make it.
So it starts right now, man. It starts right now, before Jacob's trouble starts.
Yeah, because you got to, hey, man, just because you go on the camera and then you do it when the camera go off, hey, man, you still got to be the same person. All right? You got to really more. All right, so you just got to be mindful of those things.
Kind of goes into you being honest, man, because a lot of people, they confess they the Most High, but their works, they deny them. So they act like they been in the Lord, but guess what? They ain't keeping the commandments to the best of their ability.
Wolves in sheep's clothing.
They don't really fear the Lord. They're not doing what he told them to do. All right, go ahead.
This is the last scripture. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also...
You gotta have integrity to do that. To keep the word of his patience, man. All right, you're being a... Matter of fact, go ahead and get Revelation 1 and 3. Real quick.
I can get it.
Get that real quick. We're going to read that. Because you have to have integrity to do that, man. To keep the word of his patience, man. Because guess what? We're in the flesh. We subject to demons can still fuck with us and all that shit. But you gotta keep that integrity, man.
This is Revelation 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
So blessed are them that read and keep those things, man. All right, so you have to keep the sayings, man. And that goes to the integrity, as Doc was going to earlier, man. Go ahead, read it. Start from the top.
This is verse 10 from the top. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So what does Sirach chapter 4 verse 28 say? Strive for truth for the death, and the Lord shall fight for you, man. So you gotta keep striving, no matter what you go through and all that stuff. You gotta, as Job did, keep that integrity, man. Go ahead.
And it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And that ultimate hour of temptation is going to be the R5D chip, which is going to be tested against everybody, which is the mark of the beast. All right, but if you keep the word of his patience, all right, you keep doing his will, he'll allow you to be able to go through that. You're going to take that chip. You're either going to be a martyr, you're going to receive power, or you're going to get delivered out of that situation. Because he said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. All right, you kept the sayings, as you read in Revelation, the 1st chapter, man. All right, so in order for you to do that, you got to have that strong integrity, because we're going to come to the point in time. The time is at hand. Revelation 1, it said the time is at hand, man. Jacob's trouble. So you're going to have that integrity through that, man. That's when I listen. You think I'm trying to get out?
Yeah. What was the title again?
Integrity.
Yeah. So the integrity. Yeah, that was basically the point. You know, hold fast to your integrity. Keep your integrity all the way through the end. And also a big thing, because it's easy to keep your integrity if you getting blessings from the Lord. That ain't shit. You know, if you on top, you got all these friends. I don't know. You know, it ain't hard, man. But when you go through those situations, that's when it really counts. It counts when you up. But when you down is when it really, really counts, man. Take Job, for example. Read the story of Job, all right? When Job got put through all of that hell, all right, when Job got put through all of those situations, he kept his integrity. That's when it really counted. That's when it really counted, all right? So when Jacob's trouble begins and we start catching all of this hell, you got to become a pilgrim. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to forsake this. You got to do that, all right? Even though you already forsaken in spirit, but then it's going to physically manifest. All right, the Lord's going to prove it. He's going to prove you, all right? So when those things happen, man, just remember to keep your integrity, man, because that's when it really, really counts. When you go through those situations, when you down and out, but you still like, nah, man, my power still got me. I don't care what's going on. Satan can't do shit. The Most High is doing all of it.
Man. And also, you got to be patient when you're changed to a lower state. As said in Sirach, man.
Exactly.
That's what Job had to do, and that's what we come to a point in time we got to do, man. Just because you're going through hell, or just because this happening, you still got to keep these sayings in his book, no matter what.
And if you're going through hell, all right, let's say you're driving. Let's say, example, you driving and you going through hell, and it's a tunnel, and you'll get out at the end, and it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Why would you stop? Why would you put the car in park right there? Nah, then you keep that motherfucker in drive and pedal to the metal. You know, get out that motherfucker.
God.
All right, and that's you having that faith. All right, but basically, yeah, that was the point of the lesson, man. Anything y'all want to put in?
No, I'm good.
All right, so yeah, through all the hell, man, keep that integrity. Read the book of Job. That'd be really good, you know, for this lesson. Read the book of Job. All right. And yeah, man, so, and through Jacob's trouble, hold fast to that integrity, keep that confidence in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Last thing we're going to say is, Call Halal Yimla, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Until next time, Kam Yasharallah, Shalom.
Shalom.